Let me just put it short that way. And we'll be one of our Prince George's County, Maryland. And she's from Mbokonta, Mvosi, in Isialangwa South, Abia State, Nigeria. Karen is a senior at Towson University with a major in health education. With all that said, I want to introduce and welcome Miss Karen Chineme.
Thanking the Nwaogbe National Association USA for inviting me to speak today in front of you all. It's indeed an incredible experience to be a part of an organization like this. I am deeply honored. I have always enjoyed our annual celebration and the promotion of our culture throughout my years of attending conventions. I thank you, my fellow youth who are here today to be a part of this convention. Despite the challenges, yes, this year's convention is like no other in the recent past. The impact of COVID-19 has been unimaginable, and my heart goes out to our community members who have suffered in no small measure from this pandemic. It's my prayer that the Almighty God will provide comfort for our losses and continue to protect those of us who have survived today. So my name is Karen Nwaogbe. I typically go by Karen as it is my first name, but I take pride in my Igbo name, Chineme. I should all know you. Chineme means God makes, and as you should know, God made me, Chineme. I'm an original Ngwa girl from Maryland by way of Mbokonta, Mvosi, and Isialangwa South, Abia State, Nigeria. As the secretary said, I am a senior at Towson University with a major in health education. My parents, John Nwaogbe and Teresa Nwaogbe, they're here, thank you. They are members of the Ngwa National Association National Capital Territory. We live in a family of 7, which consists of my parents, my only surviving grandmother, Lola, Nwaogbe, and my 3 siblings, Choma, Chibike, and Chima. We live in a very traditional Ngwa home with purpose-driven, goal-oriented, passionate, loving, yet tough parents. My 3 siblings who usually join me at these conventions always keep me company. Unfortunately, they are not here today due to some circumstances, so if I may speak on their behalf, I'd say that meeting friendly, family-oriented, culture-sensitive, young Ngwa people creates an extraordinary excitement to be at convention year after year. This year's convention brings a special focus to our Ngwa youth. Yes, Nat'l wants us to address being the best version of Ngwa youth. It begs the question, what does it mean to become the best version of Ngwa youth? My interpretation of being the best version of Ngwa youth is that 1, we must recognize where we are from. 2, we must continue to verbalize and celebrate our cultural heritage. 3, we must collaborate with other Ngwa youth both in the United States and Nigeria to preserve our cultural heritage. And 4, we must be actively involved in our local chapters to take leadership roles to keep us invested in our land. I do believe that our acknowledgement and understanding of who we are and where we come from starts from home. My parents are very open and forthcoming when it comes to our culture. Of course, the main aspect of being Ngwa and young is being able to uphold certain standards amongst our peers and our elders. Many questions are asked to us, and not enough answers are returned because of the lack of knowledge and nurturing of our culture. And a common phrase to describe the lack of recognition would be that Ngwa kids are too Americanized, so to speak. And we could do better by telling them, no, we are not too Americanized. Though I have been living in America for 21 years of my life, and I only visited Nigeria once, I know that when it comes to speaking about who I am and where I come from, I take pride in knowing and being able to tell. As a youth, all you must do is ask. Either a parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, sibling, or any trusted elder will give you the story of a lifetime that will help you understand your background. And allow you to share it with others proudly. And that's just the first step in being the best version of Ngwa youth. Then there's verbalizing your culture. Now, verbally speaking, we all know where this is going. And you guys have heard that plenty of times. This means, do you speak Igbo? I can't say that I am fluent in Igbo, but I take pride in practicing using the little that I can around the house or with my aunts and uncles now and then. And they embrace and appreciate us as being able to grasp and speak the native tongue. Not only is language something to verbalize in our culture, but it is how we address our siblings and our elders and superiors, which is something to always take note of. My mom tried her best with us. Whenever uncles or aunties would call from Nigeria, she would give us the phone and immediately say, "Kelemazi," which is a common greeting in Igbo land when speaking to our elders. And this would certainly put a smile on their faces. Another Igbo culture I learned when I was very young was when my mother sat us down to help us gain familiarity with how we should address each other as siblings. And since I am the third child out of 4 children, I was told to address my older brother Chibike as David and address my older sister as Dad. I still use these pronouns to this day, especially for my older brother because I love calling him David. One more thing to add on is that we all know how deep it is in Igbo culture that you don't talk back to your parents. Now, if you do that, you better be prepared for what will come after. Whether they tell you from the child or you give them your own portion. The understanding of cultural respect came from home, and verbalizing what we are taught every day is also what makes us the best version of Ngwa youth. It's also my strong belief that our youth will take over and dominate this association by learning and participating actively, not only in their local chapters, but also in the national events like convention. For one, we must consider that there are 39 chapters and located throughout the United States and Canada. This means that there are a plethora of differences in ways of living, morals, religions, standards that we must think across to preserve our Ngwa culture. Many of you can recall how we come to these conventions every year with our families and participate in some of the program activities like cultural dance, singing, praise and worship, or simply sitting back, chatting and socializing with new and old friends, and just feeling glad for being present. Normally I am sitting back and observing the whole experience at convention, but it's certainly more rewarding to get involved in organizing, showcasing your talents, participating in any sort of collaboration or coordination of the activities. And so with that being said, these are all the things that we must do to be the best version of Ngwa youth. I am more than grateful and thankful to the NAUSA president and my uncle, Nat'l Victor, for giving me this opportunity to present this speech and become a part of the Ngwa youth program. This is a big step, and with my participation, there will be more to learn and to be part of in the near future. We have so many young women and men in our organization with so many talents and great minds to be discovered. I have hopes that more of our youth and young adults will be able to connect, socialize, and come together to build upon this organization and preserve our culture for generations to come. And lastly, I believe that stepping outside of our boundaries to get to know one another, showcase our talents, ultimately not letting this spectacular weekend go to waste is being the best version of Ngwa youth there is to be. Though we went through a lot of trials and tribulations this past year, I have faith that our youth will flourish and the convention will take its normal course as it should be for the following years to come. I thank you for your time and I hope to see you all on the dance floor later today.
La Odutadam, my love, what I ended in the kill, but of Amaran. Chineke, Mirania, the very special way. And I make a Chineke, Nisia, Malire. I took a Mohrekena, they kill wine, Mabagwine, Teresa, Mkachikura, I let the one na lazy, malama, So how to make the guy and the family and now I am one more contact. There's a good city, no more contact with 3 seats, the National Council. And only sharing Dr. Oko City. The same village, the same family. Kelambo Dr. Aharon, Oma, La Lola. Of course, I am a Lola, Eba, and Ogumo Yanama, obedient. So, the guy, I get to let you get about on my emerald, I don't make a couple of time. So, I can allow me or the Tadam, yeah. Yeah, I'll tell I got convention before. Why did you go there? Go up, and you room home by Chile, I need. But too many I can be for many years. I get that put but I'm not here with God's spirit. So, nigga, I know I got me work now. You know, to see and get a balloon now. Ladies and gentlemen, I have in the building the chief prize. Chief prize. Chief prize,